Hey, what's up, fam? Thank y'all for tuning in once again. And as always, be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And when you do subscribe, hit the notification bell. So every time I drop a video, you will be the first to know about it. Today, we're going to talk about Larsa Pippen once again. Now, the last video I did, it was about, or maybe the last two videos I did. One, we talked about Larsa wants Scotty back, saying in so many words. Another video was about, I think Larsa and Michael Jordan saw how they were seen in public, and they tried to play it off, saying that they wasn't seeing each other, what have you. So, no big deal. But now it's come out publicly that Larsa Pippen and Marcus Jordan are actually dating, and it makes me think there are a lot of twists and angles in this story. So I'm gonna go ahead and get into this, and then I'm gonna explain to you. I don't know too many pros of this that are positive, but there are some cons to this story. So this story is out of HindiSip.com, and it might be on a bunch of different news, outlets or what have you. And it says Larsa Pippen keeping Marcus Jordan romance private due to Scottie Pippen and Michael Jordan beef. Now, I call BS on that title right there because, first of all, you are a public figure for whatever reason of having no talent. And you were seen at a club in Miami, a famous club, as they say, a popular night spot in Miami with Marcus Jordan, who is Michael Jordan's son. Now, this title implicates that you knew that your ex-husband and his ex-teammate have a beef due to probably the Last Dance video, and then Scotty put out a book pretty much talking about Mike. But he ain't put out no book talking about his wife and how she was dating all these dudes, making him look silly, dating men while they were still living in the same house. How she out here, embarrassing him, herself, the kids, for whatever reason. He ain't putting nothing like that in his book, but hey, it is what it is. But he did talk about his teammate who helped him win 6 championships. Helped him, get them big contracts with Chicago and Houston and Portland, I believe, get that recognition. I'm just saying. But like I was saying, I call BS on this because if you knew they was having a beef, why would you go to a place that public and that well known by entertainers and paparazzi? I mean, let's just be for real. You wanted people to see you with Michael Jordan's son. But we'll get into that later. It says Larsa Pippen has decided to keep her romance with Marcus Jordan, 31, under wraps, despite things heating up between the two. The Real Housewives of Miami star, 48, they're like I said, 17 years apart, between 16 and 17 years apart, depending on where they're born, wants to maintain a low profile in terms of her relationship with the son of Michael Jordan due to the beef he and Larsa's ex, Scottie Pippen, have following the fallout of the Last Dance documentary. There are many, thousands upon thousands, tens of thousands of other men that you could have dated, went out to a club with, and would nobody even care. I mean, you would date it, you'd be at that scene in public, say, oh, Larsa like she's dating another younger guy. Just like Erykah Badu, she had a younger, probably dating a younger dude. Madonna, she got a little baby, dating a little baby or whatever. Not the rapper baby, but like a young guy. And people say they date and nobody say much about that at all, but you took it upon yourself for whatever reason to either instigate or go out or agree to go out with Michael Jordan's son. And again, I'll get into why I believe it happened. It says a source close to the reality star spoke with the Hollywood Life exclusively and explained, despite the fact that Marcus' dad and Scotty were teammates in the past, Larsa doesn't feel it's any of Scotty's business who she does but doesn't date. I mean, did Scotty say anything about that? I mean, did he say something? From what I recall of seeing recently, Scottie Pippen got him another young tender. Looks like she maybe in her mid-20s. And he ain't out there, no, she ain't nobody famous. You know, she ain't Michael Jordan's daughter. You know what I'm saying? He's just out doing this thing. You know, people see him in the streets, they take pictures, and it is what it is. I mean, when you're famous, people take pictures of you, no matter where you go. So, but like I said, you don't see him out there. I don't think he could care less about what goes on with Larsa. Because I'm going to tell you how dudes think. Once you've been in a relationship, and you can be in a relationship for years, married, dating, children, whatever the case may be, y'all have problems, okay? When it gets to the point that it's time to end the relationship, it may hurt, it may sting a little, you know, it may be sad, angry, whatever the case may be. But you know what you say is, I want you to whether do better, have a better life, a prosperous life, enjoy life, get what you feel you deserve. Don't wish no harm on you, no ill wills towards you. You know, if I feel that there's something that you need to get right, then I want you to go out there and get right and find it. But not on my watch. We've done this enough. We tried it, it ain't worked. We retried it, it didn't work. Cool, you know, I mean, you know, yeah, there's been time in the past, but it's time to move on. And that's it. Go ahead and bite your business. That's what a real man would think. Now you got some of these little scrubs and these beta males that they say, you know, get mad because a woman out there dating somebody else and you know, want to block and want to, you know, be hating and want to threaten a dude because he, you know, messing with your ex-wife or baby mama. Nah, man, it ain't nothing like that. You can have it. You can have that headache, or that so-called headache that we feel is a headache. We could be wrong, who knows? But you can have that. You know what I'm saying? I don't bite your business. Enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? Dude, and then you got some dude that might be betas and be like trying to instigate a fight with you. Like, no. If you want her and if she wants you, y'all can have each other. See you at the crossroads. And that's it. And then we'll move on. We go and do our thing. We try, you know, we go and try to continue our life, rebuild. Because that's what men are known to do. We rebuild. You know what I'm saying? We create, stuff is destroyed, and we rebuild. Simple as that. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing to it. But that's why a lot of times you see a dude, you know, get out of a relationship and you won't hear nothing about him dating or getting out there, you know, living his best life or doing it big or whatever the case may be. You won't hear much about that. Because he's making plans and he's doing things to grow. On the other hand, soon as most women, you know, break up with a guy, they want to get right back out there and find somebody else. And it look like they're having a ball. Most of the times, one, is because they want to make the other guy, the ex, jealous. And a lot of times say, dudes, we don't even care. And then two, they got to show face with their other homegirls. Like, yeah, I lost him, but watch how I get another one back because I look that good or I'm just that good of a woman. You know, and then they go out there and like date somebody who just really don't, you know, first thing jumping. But that's a different, you know, that's one of the difference between, you know, men and women. But let's get back into the story. Like I said, I don't think Scotty even cares. You know, it's old. That man know he can get any woman that he wants. young or old. It don't, you know what I'm saying? It don't matter. And they, you know what I'm saying? These girls, if he popped the question, these guns will marry him in a second. All because of who he is, what he got, and what he provides. A lot of these women out here dating these younger men, they ain't gonna marry you. You know what I'm saying? They're having a good time getting them a cooler. They ain't got time for that. She said she hasn't spoken with him about it and she's not sure how he feels. Well, see, then why you even say it? But that's not what she cares about, and she's trying to keep things private because, you know, Scotty and Michael don't get along. Again, how you keeping something private and you going to a public venue twice? They just showed a video last week on TMZ. It's not a concern of her as long as a man treats her and her kids with total respect, then she's going to date whoever she pleases. Hey, you didn't treat your kids with respect when you out there gallivanting with these college kids and, you know, embarrassing your son. Where's the respect in that? Exactly. So Larsa is dating Marcus, and all those things are still very new for her. She's definitely enjoying getting to know Marcus better. The power added. She doesn't see any issue with the age gap. I'm sure she don't. You know, most older people don't see a different issue with the age gap, men or women. And thinks he's very mature for his age. He treats her like a total gentleman and has many of the qualities she wants in a man. Now, if you remember the video I did where she said she can't find Scotty, another Scotty's hard because he had all the qualities most of these guys don't have them. Scotty's tall, athletic, maybe deemed handsome by people. He got a lot of money. He's rich. Just, you know, say that. He provides stability. A lot of these guys out there are not going to have all of those qualities. But from what I think is, if you can't find a man with all those qualities, then you get the next best thing, and that's a man next to the man with all those qualities. Bring in Marcus Jordan and his daddy Michael. Now, I would bet $1 to a donut that if Michael Jordan was single, I guarantee Larsa would try to date him without a doubt, because Michael would have everything that Scotty had, but then, you know, Michael got not way more than what Scotty got. I guarantee she would have done it. Okay, let's get back. Let's see, earlier this year in January, Scotty and Larsa finalized their divorce 3 years after filing. They shared 4 kids together. Scotty Jr., 21, Preston, 20, Justin, 17, and Sophia, 13. It says, we previously reported more than a year after ESPN Sports docuseries Last Dance came, Scotty shared his true feelings about the doc and his former teammate. He wrote in his memoir, Unguarded, that he felt disrespected by how he was portrayed in the series, which tells the story of Michael's final season with the Chicago Bulls in 97-98. Over the next few weeks, I spoke to a number of my former teammates who each felt as disrespected as I did. How dare Michael treat us that way after everything we did for him and his precious brand, Scotty wrote. Well, I mean, you know Michael Jordan. Why get upset? I mean, he put you in a different light. You know, you got the truth. Write a book. Write a book and sell it. I think that's what he did. But anyway, thing about this Larsa and Marcus Jordan thing. What Larsa don't understand is she put herself in the middle of a feud as a woman. And that is not smart at all. Like I say, she could have dated anybody in the world, but she chose this boy. And the reason why I say it's not smart, because if you are a competitor, and let's say like as competitive as Michael Jordan is, and you come out with this docu-series or whatever, Scottie Pippen get mad, then Pippen come out with this book trying to dog you. You ain't hear Michael Jordan come out and say nothing about that, right? But again, think about it like this. If somebody go out there and talk about my dad, got beef with my family. Don't you think I may have beef with them too? And if we go back to the old days of war, one of the first things, I ain't gonna say one of the first things, but one of the things that guys will do, and women will probably do it too. Because I've seen the video where two girls will be beefing about a guy that one girl is dating. Instead of her going after the dude, she's trying to check that girl, and they going back and forth. And then what's the first thing that girl say? And I've seen this way back, all the way back to when I was in junior high, in high school. What's the first thing that girl say? Oh, I ain't want you, man. I wasn't talking to you, man. But keep on, I'm gonna take you, man. So, like I say, in the art of war, that's one of the things that guys are known to do. Remember Tupac in the song, what was it called, Hit 'Em Up? What's the first line he put out in that song? Fast forward to The Baby. And what's the song called? Boogeyman. What's the first line he puts out in that song? That's how you get a dude. That's how you get under his skin, because once you touch his woman, it's like, it's like, dude, you playing with a guy. Like, you really trying to step up a beef. So, yes, Larsa and Scotty ain't dating. But you know how it looks. You see how it looks. When, Marcus out there, like I said, he probably say, okay, we got beef with Scotty Pippen. I'm gonna go ahead and take a streak with him. I'm just gonna go ahead and screw his baby mama while she out here, and I'm just gonna be seen with her everywhere. Like it ain't nothing. It ain't like when Future was with her or Michael Beasley was with her. No, this is different because it's personal, because you got a problem with my daddy. Now, your woman done went over to my daddy's side, to your enemy's side. That is where this relationship, or whatever this is, that's where the problem is. And that's why I say Larsa is playing a dangerous game, because just by doing that, yeah, it's okay. Like I said, if she go out and date anybody else, Scotty wouldn't care, probably wouldn't think twice about it. But you go out with my enemy, or go date my enemy, like Hatfield McCoys and shit. You go out with my enemy's family, oh, there's a problem. There is a major problem. So I'm willing to bet that Scotty probably is feeling some type of way about what's going on between Larsa and Larsa and Marcus Jordan. But hey, maybe I'm wrong. But like I say, Larsa needs to chill out. She do something different. Like I said, the problem is with women, they try to compete with themselves. Themselves competing with their ex, trying to get out there and prove they still got it, and they compete with other women and younger women. Most dudes don't compete with nobody but themselves. They try to make themselves, we just try to make ourselves better, so that way we can, increase our options. Suit better offers than what we used to get. You know what I'm saying? Because women, they compete with themselves. Because my thing is, hey, I saw a doggone me woman, had to be in her 50s or 60s, out in public the other day in Baton Rouge, wearing a bonnet and long lashes. Now, dang on well that stuff wasn't popular back when you was growing up. See, us, sometimes we get stuck in the warp when our youth, and sometimes we don't know how to, mature a little bit in clothing. Like, I know, I still would rock, Dickie pants, shorts, and Dickie t-shirt. Because it's just, it's comfortable to me. Even going out, wherever, be comfortable. Now, if I go out and, go out to the movies, date, something like that, to dinner, something like that, I'm gonna dress a little more, button up and stuff. But I'm just saying, like, everyday wear, that's what I wore in high school. And then as I got older, kept wearing the same thing. It's like, why change? This is comfortable. But that's how dudes think. But women, nah. They don't think like that. They like trying to compete. They see some younger girl walk by, they like, oh man, that girl thinks she all that. I still got it. Let me prove it to her by dating a 31-year-old man. But anyway, that's all I got for this, man. Tell me what you think. Leave a comment below and share it with the world. Do you think I'm wrong? I think this is a dangerous game Larsa's playing with grown men. You never knowingly or unknowingly put yourself in the middle of grown men beef. And if you unknowingly do it and you find out what's going on, you separate yourself. Hell, dudes wouldn't do that. You know what I'm saying? Dudes have, two guys can have a beef or whatever, and the dude will probably try to go and squash it. But if they can't squash it, then they just let them grown men handle it. They don't go in there and like pick sides, and create enemies and stuff like that. They don't do that. They let the two just battle it out. You know what I'm saying? Still be cool with both sides and stay neutral, stay out of it. But not this woman. This woman ain't too bright. But anyway, that's all I got. Like I say, leave your comments below, share it with the world. With that being said, I leave you in peace, and I'll see you on the other side.